Hi everyone, Peter here at Ferreira Apiary. It's that time of the year where bees are actually taking a little bit of pollen, and so I wanted to make something to feed them pollen that's not going to be too expensive. So, excuse the background noise, we're going to have cars passing by, but anyway, what I did is I went to Home Depot and picked up a pipe right here. This is a I don't know, 4-inch pipe, something like that. Also picked up a plug that's going to go in here, and I picked up an elbow like this that I just cut in the saw here. It's not the perfect cut, but the bees don't care. And so basically this is what I'm going to use to feed them pollen substitute. It's very easy. I'm going to glue the parts together right now so you can see, and it doesn't really even have to be glued, to be honest with you, but keeps things together. And there it is, and I'll do the cap. Okay. There it is, pollen feeder, pollen substitute feeder. I have a string outside somewhere, and I'll string it up and basically hang it and fill these up with pollen. Now it's important to make sure you let it dry, and that's it. All cheap. It cost me $13 and a few cents to put this together. So I'm gonna string it up and I'll come back in a little bit. Okay, so I just finished putting the string on the tube, on the pipe that I made for feeding the pollen substitute, and it's been about 15 minutes that I've put it out here. I hanged it. As you can see, I just put it on the side of my fence, and the bees are already finding it. And basically I put the pollen in there. They just go in there, and they'll start taking all that pollen substitute. So this is about 15 minutes after I put it out. And the nice thing is you can hang this on a fence or a tree. I like the fence because you can angle it, and with the angle that you have here, that'll help keep the moisture or the water out. So I can angle it a little bit more like that and really make sure that rainwater doesn't get in there. It might get a little damp because of humidity or something, but otherwise it'll be fine, and they'll love this. So very cheap, way under $20, and versus going out and buying one from one of these other stores like Manlick or something and spending a fortune. You can make a few. So there's tons of pollen in there, and I'll come back in a little while, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more bees in there. But these are all just recent bees where I found it. They're starting to go in there. I'm sure they'll go back to the hive and they'll bring a lot more with them. So let's see what it looks like in about an hour. Okay, so it's been about an hour. I would think there would be a little bit more bees, but they're still coming. And an hour since I put this out here, and you can see they're going up a little bridge, the little piece of wood I put in there, and they grab the pollen. So I'm sure tomorrow it'll be a lot more crowded here. But if they need it, it's out, and they can get it. Alright, very simple way of feeding the bees. And you can see I put it in a little bit of an angle. That way, if it rains, and I know we're supposed to get a little bit of rain, it doesn't go inside and mess it all up. Okay, so it's been an hour and a half now since I put it out here, and you can definitely see it's a lot busier now. A lot busier. They're going in there. They're taking quite a bit of the pollen substitute, and it's working great. Okay, so I just wanted to add this, but tomorrow will be even more, it'll be even busier tomorrow, I'm sure. Very good. Now I go out and make some sugar water, 2 to 1, and start feeding these girls, getting them ready for the winter. Alright everyone, we'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching the video.